You know, the thing about hunting big game is people spend their whole lives trying to find these things. This is a quest. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day. Look at Muhammad, the greatest champion of all time. Do you think he did it in a day? No. He spent his whole life working on it. We're gonna find this moose. You know, the moose has always been a bit of a mystical creature to me. Something I've never fully understood, but I've always been fascinated by. I remember when I was a kid, we used to go up to my grandparents' cottage several hours drive from my house, and you walk in the front door and there was a big taxidermied moose head with his antlers spread wide and different Mardi Gras beads hanging off and cowboy hats and this and that. But I always wondered, what was this thing? Was it a dinosaur? You know, was it some relic of another planet? I just didn't know. I was a bit afraid of it, to be honest with you, but it's something that I've really grown up to respect, and now that I really do understand it, it's just an incredible species, something that, you know, it's just
truly majestical.
It is.
It's very hard to capture the sheer power of the moose without actually seeing it in its wildlife habitat. You can't feel the same feeling you feel when you see the moose in the Adirondacks or anywhere in North America at a zoo or on a video game, or maybe you're doing a puzzle of a moose. Who knows? You just can't capture the same thing.
It's been so romanticized in different parts of the world. You might have 1 or 2 moose sightings a year in New York State. But you've got Big Moose Lake, Bear Moose Mountain, Moose Run,
Moose Tracks ice cream.
Everything. Everything's about a moose. And in reality, who's ever seen a moose unless you're from Alaska? You know, most people haven't. Northern Canada. The truth is, neither one of us have ever seen a moose in the wild, and that's really why we're here. We're gonna spend this season, this summer season of 2010 and beyond, if we have to, traveling New York State to indeed capture on film a live moose, a real sighting.
Hopefully a moose family.
And this is Moose Quest, and I'm Ben, and I'm the moose expert, and I'm also the navigator of the trails and of the maps and a bit of cartography, a bit of first aid if necessary.
I'm Barry Potter, I'm the media specialist, and also I drive our company's vehicle, the Subaru Outback.
We're going to be starting our search for the moose here in the Adirondack National Park. And before I go into any further of where we're actually going to begin, we ought to discuss what a moose actually is. This is not a moose.
Not a moose.
That's a horse, and we won't be concerning ourselves with those. They're for cowboys and rodeos and the rest of it. We're going to be starting about here in the Moose River Flats area of this park. This is a very, very big, vast area with dense woods, and a lot of people go missing here every year. There's millions of unsolved cases, and you know, we're just going to bring a good compass and set out to find the moose. Doing some research about moose in the area, and we were wondering about some of the recent sightings, as well as we were hoping to get out on the trails and maybe find some pointers as to where we could snap some photos. And there's nothing more recent than, yeah, that's what sparked our interest in this particular area, was the article about the 900-pound moose with the 50 that was in the Moose River Flats. And so we're looking to maybe get out there. Are there some trails, or any information about trails, or? Okay.
I was gonna see if there's any moose people that know a lot.
Okay. Oh wow, so that might be a good place to look for information as well. So whereabouts is the Chamber of Commerce? Exactly, we're in Inlet at the moment. We're gonna head up there soon. Yep. Yep. Just before Route 30 goes south on the right-hand side. It's the Chamber of Commerce. Okay. So just pop in there and ask for information. Okay, thank you so much for your help. Cheers. And she said go to the Chamber of Commerce and they have all kinds of maps and like free information.
On where to see the moose.
Yeah.
All right.